Lions got a massive game Sunday Night Football as they traveling to Kansas City to take on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. This is a big game. I know it's not in the NFC and it's not an NFC North game, but this is big. The Lions can get to 5-1 in beating the team that always gets to the Super Bowl in Patrick Mahomes. So this video is breaking it all down. Analysis, breakdown. At the very end, I'm going to give you a prediction of what I think is going to happen in this game. The Lions are underdogs at this point, 2.5-point underdogs. Traveling to Kansas City, the line moved by 1 point. The total over and under is 52. Take the over. In my opinion, the favorites are Kansas City at 2.5. Now remember, when teams are spotted about 3 points when they're at home, and so this means that they believe the Lions are the better football team because Lions are traveling. But again, I think this is a good line all around. I think this is a good line. I think Vegas got it right. There's a lot of intriguing aspects of this game that's going to be happening in Sunday Night Football, and I think it's got people kind of waiting to see. Is this going to be the Kansas City Chiefs the first couple weeks or the Kansas City Chiefs of the last couple weeks? Lions has some injuries in the defensive backfield. That moved the line a little bit potentially. So this is a good line. It's a good line for sure. Now, it's a big game on Sunday night. Who do you got winning the game? If you have the Lions winning the game, it's simple. Spam L's in the comments. If you have the Chiefs winning, put Chiefs, C, in the comments. Let's get into breaking down Lions defense versus the Kansas City Chiefs offense. Now, Kansas City Chiefs, right now, they're kind of mid in the offense. Again, we just talked about it a little bit earlier. It's going to be the offense of the first 2 weeks or the last 2 weeks, last couple weeks. And I would say it's probably the latter. I think Kansas City is on their way up on offense because they're getting healthier. So right now, points per game, they're averaging 25. That's 12th in the NFL. The Lions are giving up 22.4. That's 17th. Take the over. I do think Kansas City will get more than 25. Total yards per game. Right now, Kansas City's putting 361. That's 8th. That's pretty damn good, as the Lions are allowing 298. That's 8th. Going to go even right there, right? Passing yards per game, 241. The offense is they're 9th, and Lions defense is allowing 206. 12th. I'd take the over on both. In rushing yards, the Kansas City Chiefs are putting up 120, but the Lions are pretty good. They're only allowing 92.2. I would take, I don't know about here, because Patrick Mahomes could use his legs in this game, and I think the Lions will do a good job containing him, so I'm going to go ahead and take the under. If they can contain Lamar Jackson, I'm going to assume they can probably do the same to Patrick Mahomes. Kansas City's pretty good in the turnover differential. They're +4. That's 7th best in the NFL. Player that we need to absolutely be watching on offense is obviously Patrick Mahomes. He is the main guy on offense. He is the guy that we all watch, right? He is the person that makes the play go longer, and that's going to be hard for our DBs, especially our backups, to hold a play down for multiple seconds. It's going to be hard on our DB. So our defensive line is got to contain and get to Mahomes quick, right? He has put up 1,257 yards. That's 6th best in the NFL. 8 touchdowns, 9th best. 2 interceptions, 36 out of all of the players, and his QBR is 75.1. Pretty damn good QBR. So he's doing his thing. He's 4th best in the NFL right there. So Lions got to do, they got their hands full in this one. This offense, I think Kansas City is going to put up points. I do think that they're going to put up points. I think it's going to be the Kansas City as of last couple weeks. And this could be a back and forth game, to be honest with you. So I think that this is going to be a high-scoring game, and I do think that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense are going to get theirs for sure in this game. When it comes to the offense, at least for the Kansas City Chiefs, I do think that there's an advantage for the Detroit Lions in one way. I think that the Lions can slow down the run game of Kansas City, and it's going to force them to pass the ball more. But again, that is a strength of Kansas City. But I do believe that the Lions can really contain that run game. And that will give opportunities for Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, hopefully to get some turnovers in this game. That's what we're wanting to get right here, to get some turnovers. So if we can stop their run, force Patrick Mahomes to throw a little bit more, yeah, he's going to get a ton of yards, but maybe, just maybe, we can get a pick from one of those passes that he is going to be doing on the game on Sunday night. So just hearing about the Chiefs offense right now and the Lions defense, who do you have winning the game? Put L for Lions, C for Chiefs. Give me your thoughts right now in the comments. Let's do a shout out to the sponsor of today's video. From everyday dinners and effortless and entertaining to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. And now, during their early Black Friday sale, get 50% off site-wide and extra 20% off select favorites at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code LIONS at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality in a variety of every bite that is backed by their 100% guarantee. Grass-fed, grain-finished beef has more marbling and exceptional flavors and is the choice of steakhouse and professional chefs around the world. Omaha Steaks has been America's best original butcher since 1917, a family-owned company with over 100 years' experience in the meat industry. The early Black Friday sale is a perfect time to shop for the best deals. Plus, orders placed by 6 p.m. Eastern Time ship same-day delivery. Save big with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and extra 20% off select favorites during their early Black Friday sale and an extra $35 off. Use promo code LIONS at checkout. Terms due to apply. See site for details. That's an extra 50% off at omahasteaks.com plus promo code LIONS at checkout. Let's go ahead and switch it up and talk about the Chiefs defense versus the Detroit Lions offense. Also, before we do that, though, the Chiefs rank per PFF 12th best offensive line in the NFL. Let's go ahead and jump into here and talk about the Lions offense versus the Chiefs defense. Lions offense is best in the NFL, putting up 34.8 points per game. That's historic type of numbers. The Chiefs defense is allowing 21.4. That's 13th. Take the over on both. I think the Lions are going to put up over 34 points in this game. Total yards, Lions are 6th best in the NFL with 365. Going against the Chiefs, it's allowing 314, 13th. I would say take the over for the Chiefs, but maybe a little bit under for the Lions there. Let's do the passing game. 230. Lions are 12th against the passing of the Chiefs. That's allowed 190.6, 7th best. Lions going to be, I'm going to tell you what the line's going to do on offense here. It's going to be running the football, but it's pretty even keel right there. And then rushing yards per game, this is where the Lions got the advantage. 134.8. Going against a rush defense, it's allowing 123.4, 21st in the NFL. The Lions are going to run the football with David Montgomery and Jahamyr Gibbs. This is definitely one of those games. And the Lions are +6 in a turnover differential. That's 3rd best in the NFL. So they're looking pretty good on offense. And going against the Chiefs defense, they got some players here, but the Lions could take advantage, in my opinion. They most definitely can. Karlaftis, he's got 3.5 sacks for sack leaders. Then you got Drew Tranquil with 2. Charles Omenihu with 1. Jerry Tillery, 1. And of course, they're really good interior defensive lineman, Chris Jones, with 1 sack as well. So the Chiefs defense is a mid-round defense, maybe a little bit better than mid. And I think that the Lions offense can put up points on this defense. I do believe so. I think that the Lions offense are built for this S. We can travel because we can run and we're physical. With that said, this is going to be an extremely difficult game in my opinion. Honestly, it could go back and forth. I can see the Chiefs winning in this game. I could see the Lions win this game. I got a 51 to 49% chance here. So this is a flip game. And I got the Lions winning this game, pulling it out 35-28. Lions offense to me is just a little bit too powerful for Kansas City defense. We can run the football and control the clock. keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline by running the football. If you remember those drives that we did in Baltimore, the 98-yard drive, and then I think it was the 94-yard drive, keeping Lamar Jackson on the sideline. That is ideal for what the Lions would like to do. And so I think that is the route that they go in this game. But again, this is the Kansas City Chiefs. This is a team that has been to multiple Super Bowls, won multiple Super Bowls. They can pull a hat out of a rabbit. They can win a game when you don't expect it. There could be 30 seconds left in the game. If Patrick Mahomes got the ball, you don't want him to have 30 seconds because he has done this type of stuff. So this is a game that could go either way, to be honest with you. I'm not going to be shocked either way that happens because Kansas City's a tough opponent. And when you lose a game like they did last week, you know they're angry about that. Losing to Jacksonville, they're one of those teams that rebound like the Lions. And that's one of those factors that is a little bit scary because it's hard for me to believe that Kansas City will drop and go to 2-4. But the Lions, they're going to prepare. They know this. That's why it's like they can't. Lions may not. They'll win because, right? They're used to this. They know what is happening, and we've done it before. Jared Goff is 2-0 versus Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be a tough game. But if the Lions pull out the win, that would be magnificent. That would be glorious. So give me your thoughts with that said, folks. Adios.